What's good? I'm in the building. It's your boy, D. Crenny. You know what I got. I got another album review. This album review is for a DJ, record producer. This guy is a Haitian Canadian. He goes by the name of Kaytranada. This is his second studio album, Bubba. This man has been grinding for a minute. About 10 years in the game. He's been rocking since 2010. He has 2 studio albums, 99.9% in 2016, aka Almost Perfect. That's what I call it. I know a lot of people that love that album. I got around to it, I want to say, very late on. I want to say I didn't listen to the album until like 9 months after it came out, somewhere around there. I enjoyed it, but I did not enjoy it as much as most people did. Most people, like I said, aka Almost Perfect, 99.9%. It's a cool title. So this is the second one. This is Bubba. He has 4 mixtapes, instrumental. Hip Hop is Dead. That was 2013. Whatever. 2014. Mix Mag Cover CD 2014 as well. And 0.001% 2016. You can call that reverse perfection, or maybe that's not what you should call it, but you kind of see where I was going. There's EPs as well. He has 5 of them. Kaytranada 2013, Kaytranada Remix 2013, Et al. Hilarity Duff 2013 as well. This is a lot of projects 2013, man. This guy is crazy. The Art Science Remixes 2018 and Nothing Like You / Chances 2018 as well. As Teedra Moses, he has 12 projects. As his group, the Celestics, he has 2 projects. That was where he started. Bubba is pretty much a collaboration album of Kaytranada's sounds and then just featured vocals. It does a good job of meshing the vocals and the production. I love albums like this. I mean, I've always wanted more and more producers, DJs, things of that nature to kind of let's collab up. Let's do the thing with just multiple artists. Just give us a more variety of something to listen to. And then it does give artists, rappers or singers or bands or whatever the case may be, it just gives them another platform, another place to kind of be creative. They're just not in their own space. They're kind of somebody else's world working. I think it's cool. You know, I enjoy when Dre does it. I enjoy when DJ Khaled does it. Kaytranada is really good at what he does, so I enjoy this as well. Please subscribe if you don't mind. It's just a nice little tap on that red button down there. Also hit the like button for your boy. Turn your post notifications if you'd like to know when I go live. I will be bringing these reviews to your head. With that being said, we in it on Bubba, track by track. Number 1 is Do It. So I always feel some kind of way with capitalized tracks. So anything that's capitalized, which Do It is, it's all in capital, whether it's on Twitter or a caption or anything. Like when you capitalize it, you have emphasis. So if you have emphasis, then you better be catching my attention with something to justify that emphasis. This is a smooth intro, to start the album out with. Nothing crazy. I don't know if it's what I got or how I'm listening, but when the song first starts, it starts up with some different sound, and then it transitions into the actual song. I don't know what that is, but I notice it every time I turn it on. Number 2 is To The Music. That is the number 2, The Music. Featuring Iman Omari. This is more smooth electronic funk. I like electronic funk. His genre ranges. I think he does a whole gamut of things. I just can't name off his genre because I think he rocks in a bunch of different lanes. I think he's just that good where he can. I think he's personally good, but I don't know. Well, obviously every song's not going to be good. Every production won't be A1. He's going to switch it up. But I just think his ceiling is so high. Iman sounds really good on here. It fits and it works. And when you do these collaboration albums, I think sometimes you won't have fits, sometimes you will have fits. It's hard to be perfect. I mean, it's really hard to be perfect, especially when you're, bringing in just various artists and you got various sounds. And I'm sure he has specific beats that he wanted to make sure he got on here and people heard. So, all that kind of comes into play. Number 3 is Go DJ featuring Sir. Hip hop funk on this track. So we got electric funk, and we got hip hop funk, and then I like Sir. He's good on here, and then the production is perfect with him. So him and the production just go together well. He vibes with the track, and then there's like well-placed ad-libs. There's not many ad-lib tracks on here, which I was actually expecting a little bit more on the ad-libs, especially on the different interludes. I think there's at least three interlude tracks on here, and there's no ad-libs on them. He just lets the beats play, and I did expect a little bit more ad-libs here on this project. But on this song, on Go DJ, I like them on here. They're well placed and they sound really good. 4 is Gray Area featuring Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins is just a solid artist, so just throw it out the window. I don't like the song though, just to put that in the air. So Mick Jenkins is a great artist. Just want to have that little caveat in there. He's a great artist, but I just didn't like the song. It's something about the beat. It's like video game or archaic. And it's just really basic. There's something to be said to kind of want to dumb down the beats and then still make them kind of sweet, which is doable. Well, it's very doable, but on here I just don't think it worked. Mick had substance in his lyrics, and I think he's talking about like trying to smoke with a girl or something like that. But it just feels off to me. Number 5 is Puff La, 2-minute track. Something like an interlude, just a modest instrumental, nothing crazy. Number 6 is 10% featuring Uncis. Hope I said the last name correctly. This is an excellent track. Cali is the standout, possibly the standout on the album. She's cutting it close, but she does a really good job on this song. She sings, rap, sings, however you want to put those in order. She does that so well on here. And the lyrics have a direct purpose. The production just settles and rides with her throughout the track. And it's just like how she sings it with not like a passion, but with a purpose. And it just it resonates to me. I feel it. I feel the track. That may be another reason why I like it so much, is because I feel like what she's saying. And then like I said, the beat is off the chain. Kaytranada he kills this one. 7 is Needed featuring Masiago. Masiago vocals are really perfect for Kaytranada production. I don't know if there's something you can put this guy on or these guys on together and it'll be, when you just be like, oh, this is not good, it's gonna at least be decent. I think they just match. I think their tones, their purpose, their type of music just matches. Song definitely could have been longer, kind of with that being said, I enjoy them together. The song isn't amazing at all, but it's not bad. It's good and it's a good listen. But it's just 2 minutes. It's just short. I think if it could have been longer, they could have probably switched it up, did a few different things differently, and who knows. 8 is Taste featuring Van Jess. Taste is really, really groovy. This is something you could pretty much play in any setting. It just has a mood to it that I think you could probably put in any setting. I just kind of think of like some kind of like fly, like, I don't know, ceremony or party, and it's just playing in the background, or you even have it going at the club or at the house, chilling, house parties. It's just so many different, it's elegant to, it could be ratchet, it could be whatever you really want it to be, and the play on the words and the chorus is like the icing on the cake. I love the chorus that do, a little bit different things and still sound good. And then, you got pretty cool verses as well. Number 8, Taste is a solid song. Number 9 is Oh No featuring Estelle. Estelle has some moments on the track, but I just think this one overall was just a missed opportunity. The Oh No in the chorus was just really off to me. Estelle didn't just get out there and stand on the platform and be Estelle, be a star. I just think it could have been much better. The chorus is weak, and then the beat is alright. 10 is What You Need featuring Charlotte Day Wilson. There's a good sound and vibe on the song, but it doesn't really take me anywhere. It feels like just another track, and there was a few instances on here where I said, that sounded like something else I already heard, or that sounded like something else I already heard. It was just, I was just hoping for maybe a switch up. Charlotte Day was pretty cool on here, and I think she set that vibe, that tone that I liked on it, but it just felt kind of repetitive a bit. 11 is Vexo featuring Gold Link, 89 Fly, and Ari Penn Smith. Another production with just subtle sound change up. Back to kind of that feeling of, this kind of sounds like something else I already heard on here. The chorus goes well with it, in all fairness, when you get the songs that may be repetitive, but then it's like, okay, I see where we're going with this, and I see why you picked this sound and these artists, I get that. I was expecting a dope Gold Link verse. I was definitely expecting something pretty solid from him. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't what I thought. Serviceable, but not dope. 12 is Scared to Death. This is a different sounding production with no lyrics. Kind of another interlude, but I don't think it's really an interlude. It's a little longer than most interludes. I like the different transitions in the song. It's well done. It's just different. And like I said, after kind of having a few songs that kind of sounded like something I already heard, this was different. I like how he steps out, and every couple tracks he throws in one of these, or you just listen to him vibe out. That's dope. 13 is Free Fall featuring Durand Bernard. This is an all-out vibe. Durand and Kaytranada take you on a nice little ride with this one. They both kind of do their own thing, but kind of come back together and make it work. It sounds so good. It is one of my favorite. It's like a Tony Tone vibe to it, and that's kind of Durand kind of singing that part. But when I say they take you on a ride and do their own thing, I just feel like they didn't go and try to say, let me make sure I match with you and you match with me. I just think however the song is put together, they both stretched it. So it's like Durand was like, I'm going to go over here with it. I'm going to sing like this and vibe like this, and then make sure it still sounds good with the song. And I may be explaining that a little bit off, but I just feel it when I listen to the song. 14 is Culture featuring Teedra Moses. Maybe the best song on here. Definitely my favorite song on here, but it might be just the best song overall. Teedra and Kaytranada, they does the dang thing. I love it all on here. I'm not going to break it down in chords. It's just all good. It's the culture. It's a good representation. It's the culture. 15, The Worst in Me featuring Tinashe. Now, I was quite surprised to see Tinashe on this project, but it was a song when I saw the track list that I knew I would be excited to listen to. It met my expectations and then some. Now, my expectations weren't high, but I thought Tinashe would have something to say. I thought she would bring her A game, and she's a solid artist. And if she brings her A game, Kaytranada brings his A game, and we got a song. And with that being said, it's probably my second favorite song on here, probably the second best song on here as well. Just another flat out vibe. Kaytranada can give you, at this moment in time, and you dig down into this music and you start listening to, I think in any way, shape, or form, if you listen to his music in a body, whether you mix and match it or however you want to do it, you get what it feels like, an experience. He gives you this these feelings, these different grooves that you just want to get into in more of a music sense, not in a more an emotional sense, but just like in a music sense to make you feel good or make you want to move or or make you want to dance. It's just there's something about it, he does that. 16 is September 21st, a different sounding production, and it's really the only mellow production on here. And 17 is Midsection featuring Pharrell WIlliams. Obviously, I think everybody was ready for this song. This is probably the skip to song. It's probably, for most people, they probably started listening to this project with this song. I did not. So I'm not sure if this is shared production, but it definitely has Pharrell's fingerprints all over it. It's his influence. It sounds like his sound with like a little bit of K in there. It sounds completely different than the rest of the album, and I love this being a song that closes this thing out. It is a pretty good track. Pharrell does his legend Pharrell vocal thing, and yeah, it's pretty satisfying. So Kaytranada has this knack for making impressive sounds. You can kind of make sounds and songs the equivalent. So when you get songs that get really good, they can almost take you somewhere else on like an experience in a sense. You know, I think that the ceiling of his songs get really high, so I think he can really take things to another level that some, you know, DJs, producers just can't. I think he experiments, and I think he just does things with sounds that some can't. And when he does it, when he takes it to another level, he can still play. You know, he can play with things at that high level and make it even better, where you're almost like, man, I don't know, like this can be better and better and better. Like he's just gonna keep getting better, I think. And for Bubba, there's no deep diving analysis on it. It's, you know, the lyrics are here and there, splashed in there, but it's solid. It's curated well, obviously. The lyrics that are placed, lovely lyrics, I must say, and the production is at its finest for the most part. So for everybody that wants 50 minutes of just you know, as the kids say, I won't even say the kids say, as just us saying now, you know, it's the vibe. This is the one for you to check out. Kaytranada Bubba, second studio album. D Crinny on the review. Be back with another one. Holla at your boy on the next one.